Hey folks, this is BestInSlot with a quick little news update for Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've got two brand new screenshots, the reveal of one of the aquatic creatures that we haven't seen yet, a little something else, and some information about Chaos Theory mode. Again, we're keeping things pretty chill tonight, but first of the two new screenshots, pretty cool, a nice good look at the visitor center. And again, this is talking about Chaos Theory, so this is obviously the visitor center in its home in Isla Nublar during the Jurassic Park Chaos Theory mode. Not too much we can glean from this, really, because obviously this is essentially the same visitor center we had back in Return to Jurassic Park, except this time there's some lovely little rocks here, which is cool. Everyone loves a lovely little rock. And it seems to me, although I might be going crazy, that the guests have more variety. If you just look at the shirt colours and patterns and trouser colours and stuff like that, it seems there might be a little bit more going on there. But not too much to talk about here. Let's dig into the actual interview. This was given by Rich Newbold, who is my father. There are 5 levels in total. The first takes place where it all began, Jurassic Park. Here you'll bring John Hammond's original vision to life. Taking place on Isla Nublar, you'll endeavour to avoid the disasters we see in the film and welcome in the park's first guests. Authenticity is key, so we've made sure to include all the era-specific Jurassic Park buildings, such as the iconic visitor centre, as well as that famous entrance gate, alongside all the familiar dinosaurs you remember. So we have already seen this Chaos Theory mode a little bit. I've uploaded it right here on the channel if you haven't. They streamed it the other day during the catch-up stream thingamajiggy. And yeah, it looks pretty interesting so far. Hammond himself is actually back. It's obviously a voice actor, blah blah, and we're going back right there to 1993 when the park was burgeoning and just trying to take it in a different direction. Basically, we're not hiring Dennis Nedry. That's the chaos. Next up though, we're going to talk about the very exciting one. In the Jurassic Park 3 level, you'll work with Simon Masrani to rescue the dinosaurs that will birth Jurassic World. This takes place on Isla Sorna and involves you locating, monitoring and releasing dinosaurs. One of those dinosaurs is the ferocious Spinosaurus, a towering carnivore that gave a T-Rex trouble in the film. From this scenario's beautiful tropical environment, you may even spot the iconic aviary nestled in the distant valley. It captures the feel and excitement of Jurassic Park 3, which is exciting. Well said, Rich. Yes, we love Jurassic Park 3 here on the channel. Very excited about this. The aviary? Haven't seen that? I'm kind of curious about this. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that when we get hold of the game on Tuesday. And yeah, no, really exciting stuff. What I really like about this is it's kind of like a little, I wouldn't say it's a deep cut, but it's a little bit of Jurassic Park lore. It's a little bit deeper in there. This was actually mentioned on the DPG website. I think that's where it first came from. Maybe there's been other references in the films, but how we know Jurassic World itself was formed from the ruins of Jurassic Park. A lot of the dinosaurs there were dinosaurs taken from Isla Sorna to Isla Nublar by Simon Masrani. They went and basically pillaged the island, brought all the stuff across to Isla Nublar, and that's how they set up Jurassic World in the first place. That's why everyone's kind of keeping an eye out for the Spinosaurus in Jurassic World, because assumedly the Spinosaurus came along from Isla Sorna, although I think there's been a suggestion that it got left behind. So that's actually a pretty cool idea. We were all really curious, how is Jurassic Park 3 Chaos Theory going to work? What storyline is it possibly going to follow? This is actually quite a clever idea, I've got to say. I'm impressed with that one. I think it's a smart idea. Very excited to give that one a go. And then finally, the last Chaos Theory mission I want to expand on is our homage to Jurassic World. This level sees you picking up where you left off with Simon Masrani to create the Jurassic World, working alongside another iconic character, Dr. Wu, voiced by BD Wong. To see if you can avoid the mistakes of the past, you'll be responsible for creating iconic landmarks and moments such as the Innovation Center, Mosasaur Lagoon, Gyrosphere Tour, and even create a one-of-a-kind hybrid, the Indominus Rex, which is probably why you clicked on this video. We'll take a look in just a second, I promise. But Jurassic World, this is kind of what we expected. It's quite cool that it's going to follow on from the Jurassic Park 3 one. In Jurassic Park 3, we get all the dinosaurs from the island for Jurassic World, and then we go to the Jurassic World Chaos Theory, and we use those same dinosaurs, assumedly, or at least some of the same dinosaurs, to create the park in the first place. There's actually a bit of follow-through, and it's still all Chaos Theory. Although the interesting thing about the Jurassic Park Chaos Theory is that it's not actually Chaos Theory. This is what happened. What's the what if situation here? Because this is literally what did happen. So that's a little bit weird, but Either way, it'll be cool to go back there. And the only one we don't know about, the only one they've kept 100% quiet on is Fallen Kingdom. We don't know anything about Fallen Kingdom. I'm hoping for like a destroyed looking park. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's the only one they haven't mentioned. We've seen 2 of them in action. We've seen a little bit of Jurassic World in action as well. So anyways, let's check out that screenshot, because I know that's why you clicked on the video. And there she is in all her glory. The Indominus Rex really is looking better than ever. The texture quality is just leaps and bounds above what we had in Jurassic World Evolution. She just looks so detailed and so rugged and you know, scaly. I mean, this kind of stuff over here is what I live for. This texture detail here and the normal maps and everything looks fantastic. It's really interesting though, the color scheme. I mean, she's obviously just broken out. There's this very funnily enough, they released a screenshot just like this for Jurassic World Evolution that showed, I think the first time we saw it, the Indominus Rex breaking out of a concrete wall at night time, if I remember correctly. Nice to have the concrete back. Love that texture there. Anyways, the interesting thing is this colour here. The bottom of the Indo is kind of white, kind of usual. Is this the pattern? Is this an unusual base pattern? Colour, I should say. Or is this the remnants from the camouflage system? The camouflage system paints the Indo in a green colour. That's what it did in the last game. She has just emerged from a leafy, that's right, leafy tropical environment. Is this green, the camouflage kind of fading off the body? Are we going to see the return of that genetic play? I love how this all looks. She looks better than ever. She really does. She looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get hold of it for myself. That sounds weird, right? A couple more things to very quickly show you. This isn't the best image. I recommend you go check out Frontier's Twitter, the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Twitter. But this is in fact the Leopleurodon. Right? I'm not going crazy. Yeah, this is the Leopleurodon, Charlie. And it got revealed, seen for the very first time, thanks to Twitter. They've been posting these countdown images. The first one was a Margosaurus, then they followed up with the Leopleurodon. I recommend you go watch it in action, because it kind of looks like a star whale. It's all a little bit weird. But it's an interesting design. It looks a little mosasaur, I would suggest, and a lot of people have felt. Very crocodilian in its design, which is very much a Jurassic World thing. It wouldn't surprise me to see this come out of Jurassic World. I don't utterly adore the design compared to, say, the Cryolophosaurus, which I think is leaps and bounds ahead of it. But, you know, it's a big, scary, scaly underwater monster kind of thing, and that kind of ties in with what Jurassic World is doing these days. I don't tend to get too hooked up on these things personally, but, you know, it's up to you if you like it or hate it, you know? No one can blame you either way. And just revealed, like in the last sort of 10 minutes or so, and obviously we've seen this before and this isn't a fantastic image, but we did get a better look at the Tapajara. And a slightly weird pink sort of raw chicken-ish sort of skin, but the interesting thing is, and we get to see the pattern on the crest. Don't know why I'm highlighting that. And it looks so much better. If you remember the Tapajara we saw last time, Tapajara, I'm sorry, I know it's a harder J. The Tapajara we saw last time was just like a weird, naked, raw chicken, basically. This one's been burnt a little bit, but that was just a weird, naked, raw chicken with no patterning on the crest, and it looked strange because of that naked quality. Just sticking the colours and the patterning on the crest really brings it alive, and it's a substantial improvement over what we saw the other day. Well, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. Still a couple more creatures yet to be revealed. The mystery mosasaur, which we're assuming is Allosaurus, the Elasmosaurus, the mystery pterosaur. Okay, we know what it is because of certain French sources, but I will keep that hidden just in case people haven't been following the news. Yeah, very exciting times. Jurassic World Evolution out in 5 days. It is, I mean, the Tapajara says it itself. 5 days to go. Very exciting stuff. I'll see you lovely folks then with, assumedly, lots and lots and lots of content. And for many moons to go. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, myself as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.